Taro SAC and Kyna coming through here with the two Taros. We're not going to see the Wu Shang here. We're in fact instead going to see the Sir Roland coming out as an answer. How are you feeling about the switch up to Sir Roland instead of going with the Wu Shang?
I actually like it, especially in this kind of matchup, because listen, they were talking about some of the manliest teams, the Macho Man versus the Double Taros. We saw how much power was on the field. Here we've still got the Double Taros, so how do you answer with that? Well, we've got the Ulgrim on there, the Macho Man. That keeps you pretty high defense. And Sir Roland, definitely tons of defense to be able to survive all those big, meaty, beefy blows.
Yeah, and on the side of the Double Taros, they have plenty of stage control by just existing with their presence, having the hammer stairs and all the damage they can put on. But on the other side of things, you have the Lance on the Macho Man, and you have that giant sword Ensig. You have to watch out at any point in center stage of being too uncomfortable. Right now, they're looking very uncomfortable. Everybody deep in the red already, TWK.
Yeah, just getting scooped off at the top. That's going to tie up the stocks. I do love how Power Ranger was able to take that first knockout and save his teammate, and that's why they've kind of catapulted themselves into this tenuous lead. Power Ranger, that Sir Roland defense definitely coming into play.
Yeah, and having access to Lance pretty much at all times while they're weapon cycling is very, very ridiculous to deal with here on Shipwreck, because no matter what, you might just get hit. It's going to send them right back. Lining them up, just missing out on the follow-up is West, but it doesn't matter because now they get to change up to the 2v1 on the other side.
It never ends, man. They just keep on schmoving. They're the rocket fuel, you know, they never have to reload.
Like again, I don't know where their money must be looking real nice, because that is pretty expensive to be having all this free trip up to the top. Least favorite rocket ship right now for SAC, because he's already on his last stock.
Jeez, yeah, that's going to be one of the key points to watch in this match, is how long SAC can hold on. A little dangerous off the side. I was like, hold on a second. Did I just curse him right here?
All right, what incredible coverage right now from Power Ranger. West just kind of waiting over on the side for Power Ranger to line him up, say, serve him to me. You have center stage control. You're going to line it up. But there we go. Finally closes it out, following up. Oh, I like the attempt.
Snipe.
I like the attempt.
Gotta respect it.
Left him in a whip punish position. Free recovery punish.
Yeah, I mean, that was just very quick, very great reaction to it. You see SAC on the right-hand side. Wait! I'm not sure what happened. I'm wondering if there was like a comms call. Power Ranger, was he damaged enough to be like, yeah, maybe I should just reset my stocks so that way we can get SAC out of here and then
unfortunately,
easy 2v1
this
to the end? Who knows?
That was the end of the current run of the Power Rangers. Now we're going to Sentai Rangers the next season, so they had to pull the plug.
They got to reset,
they had to pull the plug.
They're like, new Red Ranger, in. Let's go.
Right now, it looks like they're about to pull the plug on SAC and Kyna on game number 1, because this is not looking too good.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, there was nothing you could do. Even if you got past the weapon toss, you were forced to go low. You had to recover low. You were not getting past the reverse hit of recovery on Axe. You were not getting past. Yeah, no way. But what if?
But what if?
But what if?
You really want to entertain the what if?
Different timeline. Because that wasn't happening in this one.
Too good, man.
And Power Ranger West is just so good. Like, when you're looking at your consistency, we have seen some things get shaken up. Reaper and Vortex did go down on Friday.
True.
We just saw Acno and Blaze go down just before this. Yep. Is this the time where somebody wakes up and takes out Power Ranger West? They already established a really good game 1.
Yeah, I mean, they were looking so comfortable. And it's always a little bit difficult to try and find that rhythm against a team like this. I mean, Lance is rare enough in the double space to begin with. I know we see a lot more of it in South America than most other regions. But still, this team even doubles up on it in a pretty different way, just because, you know, Macho Man and King Knight, they play completely differently.
And speaking of things that we see a lot of in South America, we're not seeing any spear right now, which is pretty much what they live and die by down there. Speaking of which, going to go ahead and find his way down at the very bottom and lose that first stock. Blue team is doing a great job. Oh, wait.
Oh my
Scoop him up. Are you going to be able to get in? You're going to be able to get the wall touch, but great job from Power Ranger not letting them actually get anything out of that 2v1.
Yeah, that was huge, just because, you know, SAC already making reparations, I guess, because of how early he went down in the last match. He got the first knockout here. He's been putting out a ton of damage. That hammer is incredibly threatening, especially on the short walls of Shipwreck.
Yeah, and if the blue team keeps... doesn't get a hit on the stairs, so that lets him get back. It looked like Power Ranger had an opportunity to get the stock there, but did not have the right position for it.
I was looking at the crazy hammer plays from SAC. I mean, just recovery, chase dodge down into a weapon toss, pick up into neutral light. He had so much going on. Finally went down, but how is Kyna still alive?
I don't know. Well, he's doing a good job of continuing to hold onto it as well, avoiding Power Ranger coming at him. Now has access to the weapon, but getting back to Axe, the red team could both lose their stock right now too. If Kyna can continue to just missing that Sarah, that would have been it. The weapon toss.
Snipe done. No. All right. Beautiful closeout. Kyna knew there were still options left to go. Kyna's a monster. Kyna's is actually ridiculous. 5
stocks up to 2 right now. Kyna holding on to the stock the whole time. Game 1 not really meaning a whole lot. He's going to still. Okay, never mind. All right. I was going to hit that up. Took forever to lose that stock.
Yeah, didn't even technically lose it there. I mean, didn't have enough options because the recovery got stuffed. Knew it, identified so quickly, saying, hey, maybe I should just tank it here. But man, extended it, double knockouts. Kyna MVP for this game right now.
Yeah, and I just the way that Kyna's always right next to SAC to make sure he's not actually getting hit a bunch anymore, because I think game 1, they had a bit of trouble actually separating the 2v1 combos.
Yes.
You want to be careful how often you hit them with Axe anyways from Teros or Hammer, but he's hitting them just quick enough in the air, but the ground pound comes through. This is still very doable. That's another one down.
Still very doable. They've got a momentary power play. It's only going to be about a second or two. Kyna back in the mix. There it is. Able to bust up. Prevent any kind of serious damage.
This is one double Taro string away from a Axe side sig to dead. Like, with Hammer coming through. Oh! West goes down first. They were up 3. They were up 5 stocks to 2.
Oh my gosh, the quick handoff. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness. They shut it down at the end. They were able to stop it, but that was looking like there was about to be an enormous comeback after being up 5 stocks to 2 and not being able to actually like stop the bleeding for a good amount of time. They finally take out West. West was impossible to hit for a while. They finally get to game number 2, but it is a best of 5. Adjustments have been made. Now, how do they answer back?
There's a lot of time left, but look at that first stock, that bottom graph of Kyna just hanging on forever.
And the damage on the side. Oh, it went away quick. One of the 2 Teroses did a lot of damage with that Axe. 432. Or the Hammer. It was 1 of the 2.
Oh, that is unfortunate. A little bit of friendly fire to losing both first weapon drops.
Well, luckily it didn't take them too long. Where are you going? Where are you going? On stage where you want to be? Okay, so.
They're figuring things out.
They're having a good chat. They're having a good chat right now. All right, so for the
okay.
All right, so for looks, things might
be a bit of map mix-up, maybe.
Might be a map mix-up, might be a little bit of lag delay that they might be feeling. They're going to go ahead and reset that, just get that figured out. But while they're getting that figured out, they're sticking with the same teams. We're still not seeing a switch over to the Wushang. It's not like the Sir Roland was actually doing bad. It's just I think that game 2, that it was a much better adjustment on the blue team. They had better team combos.
Right.
They had better position control, and a big thing was actually. Still on position control, they were holding down the ledge well. Anytime you tried to get through one, there was always a Sarah from Axe on the other side. There was nothing you could really do to get around that. Team combos don't matter when you're just getting hit straight up by Axe Sarah.
Yep. The stack coverage and just overall guarding that they had over the entire stage. I mean, quick handoffs. We're going to see they've got a little bit more room to work around, so that we're not going to see quite the same equation on the walls as we did in Shipwreck. But, oh, man.
Kyna's really woken up. Like, he's getting 3-piece strings with Hammer consistently.
He's a monster.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. The double Terrors throughout the day, too, have been good, but not phenomenal. This is one of the more clean double Terrors we're seeing so far. And, I mean, we did see what happened in that semi-set. And we're seeing them looking like they can replicate that success if they keep playing like this.
30 seconds, 2 knockouts. Count them.
That stocks just fly. Oh my god. Do you like the sounds of what you're hearing? Because Power Ranger and West don't right now.
A lot of people talk about, the hammer sounds being so satisfying just because they're like deep, bassy, you really feel them when they hit. But man, when you're getting hit by them, it's like, ow. Why do I feel that in my chest?
It just adds up. You know every mistake you've made when you're getting hit by them. And right now they have weapon control. West is just trying to get in to go ahead and help Power Ranger. D-Light recovery is going to take out at least 1 off the top.
Yeah, great target switching for Power Ranger. Didn't get punished for any of that. Got a ton of damage and a knockout. That's the kind of thing they need to start to bring this back. But here's the problem. You got to watch out for West.
Yeah, the friendly fire has happened a little bit more of late. So they're kind of hitting each other a bit, but that's giving West an opportunity to get back in, especially with the Lance. Trying to catch him, but good defense from Kyna. However, friendly fire coming in again. That gives him position, but Kyna gets back on.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! West doesn't get the touch.
No. He bet on the ground pound there. The dive kick ended up just a little bit short because of it. The angles didn't add up.
TWK, this is looking very similar to the last game. This is
say it ain't
exactly
so.
the same as last game.
Say it ain't so.
Now, does the red team wake back up? NSYNC's going to send them over to Kyna. Kyna waiting to capitalize, catching with the Nair, getting doubled up on right now. They need to capitalize on this, but there's not enough damage on them to really make it happen. Ser is going to do it. Okay.
That gives them enough time alone so that way they can keep this domino chaining over and over again with those momentary power plays.
Well, with what they were able to get him the orange off the reward time that they had. That worked out,
no.
but not enough. Sir Roland, as much defense as he has, I don't know if he's going to be able to survive long enough against double Teros.
This is going to be real tough. I'm surprised he didn't get taken out there.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Off the top, SAC and Kyna looking so incredibly dominant in this set.
Power Ranger and West might get knocked into the elimination bracket if they don't figure this out.
How are your predictions?
So,
I like that blank stare. Everybody's looking at these replay clips, and yeah, you don't need to see what's going on over here.
From what I've been learning over the past few tournaments is that I've been able to get my predictions into top 3, but they keep getting out of position. All I'm saying is I need to stop predicting because people are getting upset. And it might happen here, but we're going to see the switch up now over to Bodvar, trying to get a little bit more simplicity maybe in the game plan.
All right, well, looks like they, actually going the double Roland route.
Oh, excuse me.
This is interesting. They were just like, all defense all the time. We're getting hit so hard, we're losing stocks. How do we mitigate that as much as possible?
All right, recovery's not going to be enough off the top here. Just getting that, just keeping the jungle going. And looks like it seems like the double sword is the play that they want to go for here.
It's a little quicker.
Yeah, like simplicity, getting better team combos, lining up 2v1s. I think that's the biggest thing because they haven't been able to really get them as consistent as they would like.
Yeah, that's been a little bit of a sticking point for them, especially since SAC and Kyna are so good at those quick handoffs, and if you're doing that with heavy weapons, you don't need like the full protracted 4 or 5 hit combos. You can get just as much damage with like a 2 or 3.
Now what do you do here? Everybody deep in the red. This is a tone setter moment. Like, you have to be able to close out. There's one, and answered right back, so still even.
Trade for trade for trade for... Oh no, the trade stopped here.
Yeah, West running. Oh, actually, West is aggressive, going all the way up there for the ground pound. West figures like, hey, look, I'm on borrowed time.
Yeah, he knows they are down in the set and they can't afford it.
Oh, wait, is that going to be enough? That might be enough.
Wait, he needs help.
The team came in at the last second. He did get Kyna. Kyna's going to be able to jump up.
That's a good trade, though. That's a great trade.
That worked out so well because even though SAC did such a good job of going out there to say, Kyna might not even make it back after all this.
Oh,
okay,
man.
All right, Kyna just get around.
Good, stabilized, back on stage. Everybody's chilling, except look at this. The red team, for the first time in what feels like the entire set, has the lead here. Yeah,
in these past 2 games, it has not been a good time for them at all. And just... Okay, trying to catch the stop Zero on the side. West is so aggressive in these spots, trying to push them back off stage. I like the push that they're trying to do right now on SAC as well. It's like, look, why not just try to force a 2v1? Zero comes through.
Now SAC has to try and stabilize. You see West going down there to try and threaten. The wall slip was coming out. SAC needs to get on stage and maybe help kind of get a weapon. Finally manages to arm up with the axe.
All right, SAC finally... perfect timing to get the weapon spawn, get the Sair, and send them back off stage. West kind of stuck in a bad spot, can't get over to help Power Ranger.
All right, ideal scenario here is they knock out West in just a single strike, and then they get momentary power play, team combo. They can just run that.
And it's definitely possible. They've done it quite a bit. The Sair's going to come through. Now this is their opportunity. Can they jump them? No, just hovering off stage. That was smart. Just stay away as far as possible. Don't let any team combos happen. Take a straight hit.
Oh man, so now it all falls to Kyna, but caught in just the full mix. They couldn't finish it out.
The option coverage there was insane though. If Kyna decided to get aggressive, go straight down, there was not much you could do. I don't know what Kyna's gonna do here on arm to be able to get around this.
Ooh, quick uppercut. Wasted no time there. But Wes and Power Ranger tying up the set 2-2. Here we go.
Yeah, recovery taking it out off the top.
Solid.
Switching it up to the double Sir Roland. Pretty good answer. They were also doing a really good job of constantly alternating between their weapons. They did not have the same lineups out, other than the very beginning with the double sword, to get mostly stage position. Not the longest strings, but just keep the Teros separated. Because every time they've been together, you take a 3-piece and all of a sudden...
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're looking at deep orange, and that's been a big problem for everybody.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
SAC
okay.
opening
oh,
up big. Wes, I'm so glad that you held on to your dodge for just that moment, because getting a Taros neutral axe into a ground pound, that's lights out.
That would have been quite an answer to go into the next game. Okay, what if I just get rid of your stock in 5 seconds?
No bueno.
Mucho bueno.
I guess it depends who you're asking.
Right now, oh my God, Power Ranger.
Wow.
Oh, wait.
Wow.
What even happened to Kyna? I was too busy looking at West trying to survive.
That was unfortunate. So that was a trade for a trade, even stocks.
All right,
But SAC going down. Kyna pushing as hard as he can off stage. Denies the save. Oh my gosh! Obliterated. Absolutely destroyed.
That might be the play of the game. Just getting that double up right there after how good Power Ranger was holding out to that stock. West going down so early, that could be the determining factor that knocks them into the elimination bracket.
Oh man, not like this.
A double lance on deck. You try to separate them as much as you can with the sidelines coming in with the Sayers, just trying to keep them apart. But it doesn't matter that much because every time they've got... Oh, wait, actually it does. Coming in with the dares, TWK.
Whoa.
West is going off.
He's just down all the time. What? Clearing the entire stage, Saxon. Everybody get away from
everybody, calm down.
Kind of trying to work his way back up, but SAC got bounced around by a ton of attacks in the meantime. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, that double KO actually not looming as bad now because they were able to get it back together. All right, good defense, but it's on SAC to avoid not getting punished here to dare. The weapon toss down. He's going to be able to get through. Unarmed, trying to go for the recovery there. Just keep separating Kyna as much as possible right now. Get to SAC, but they're getting a lot of free damage onto Kyna. However, the Sair does come through, gets him down to a 1 stock apiece, and Wes is currently in a bad spot, but he gets the Sair, then puts himself, but actually, he's not even that far off.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close, but Wes needs to be so Oh, no. Oh, no. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm so sorry, Wes.
Yeah, well, now it's looking a little bit rough. Can Power Ranger pull it off? This is the team that regularly gets these W's, but it is not looking too bright for him right now. Has the lances separate, but every time he ends, it's putting himself right in front of Taros. The Sair's gonna put him off stage, avoids the weapon toss. Can he get by? He at least has a platform to help him, but it's not gonna be enough as SAC and Kyna knock them into elimination bracket and move and get themselves the first comfortable seat in Grands.
Jeez. Yeah, look at that. Ground pound goes for the weapon toss. This is where they just got absolutely obliterated. Tried to go for the craziest save, and it cost them both of their stocks.
That mattered so much because they were doing a solid job of holding on to those stocks. They had a small lead, not a massive lead, but every hit against Double Taros counts. And even with the damage differential there, it was still so close. They were able to keep it together at the end. Imagine if they didn't lose those stocks and that double KO there.
Man, you know, we'll never know.
We won't.
We'll never know unless they manage to get the run back, because they're not out of this tournament yet. They just got sent down.